What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm team building around the Hail core of Beartic and Vanilluxe for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. I figured I might as well try this because I've been using a lot of weather this week. I first used Ninetales Sun with Heliolisk, then I used Ludicolo Rain, and finally we shall wrap it up using Beartic with Hail. So what I want to do is add a hazard lead that doesn't care about Snow Warning because I don't want to have to lead off with my hazard Pokemon every single game. If I want to lead with Vanilluxe first, I don't have to worry about the Focus Sash getting broken, so who can do that? I definitely eliminate Excadrill and Acelgor as possibilities, so I believe the only other good one is like Red Card Mew, so maybe I'll just go with that right now with like Stealth Rocks and Spikes on the set. Then we can go Taunt, and generally people run Self-Destruct from what I've seen, but I'm actually going to go with Flare Blitz because that's able to hit Aegislash, which is a common anti-lead, and that'll help out Beartic's Icicle Crash a lot. So let's go ahead and stick with it. I will make this Red Card lead, and then I will make it Max HP. Flare Blitz is still doing enough anyway. I can make it Max Speed Timid, just to have fast taunts, and then I can put the 4 in attack, and that'll be good. That is not a Jolly Nature. There we go. I need to put my plus speed there. Now from here, what do I want? I definitely need a spin blocker at this point. The last 2 times I've used Hyper Offense, I've actually used Scarf Gengar as my spin blocker, and that definitely worked out, but I don't think I want to do it another time. Aegislash is another cool option, but the problem I've found is Aegislash, even if it comes in spin blocks, it's still so slow to the point where it doesn't even matter. Like, the Earthquake is just going to blow me away from Excadrill the next turn either way, so there's really no point in utilizing it as an offensive spin blocker. I think the better bet right here is just going to be a Specs Dragapult. So this might be like the one non-setup Pokemon I have on the team for these last 3 Pokemon. I think I'll add 2 setup sweepers from here. Like, these 2 can be the immediate wall breakers, and then these 2 can be like the lead utility. Then I can have 2 endgame Pokemon, so that's sort of how I'll go about this. I'll make this Infiltrator. I don't think I'm too worried about Sticky Webs. I definitely want to be able to break through Hydreigon Substitute, so let's go ahead and do that. Then I can just make it a special set with like Timid Nature. I don't think U-Turn is going to be very good right here. I'll just make it 4 attacks with Thunderbolt. So let's go Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt on the set. Now, what do I want from here? We have a good special attacker now, but I would love a special win con because Beartic can sometimes like function as a win con if they don't have a good ice resist, but a lot of the time it's just an early game breaker with its coverage, so maybe like a special win con would be really nice, just as another endgame option against physical walls, so what can do that? Shift Gear Toxtricity wouldn't be bad. Speeding up Mew wouldn't be bad either, so like Rock Polish and Nessie Plot Double Dance, but that would require me to change this lead to something else, so maybe I just want to keep the Mew that I have and go with the Toxtricity. That seems smart. What would Toxtricity threaten? It would actually be a really great way to check Toxapex as well as absorb T-Spikes, which is really vital for Beartic, so now that I'm looking at that, I really want Toxtricity on the team with Throat Spray Shift Gear. This is really strong in the metagame, in my opinion. Like, so many teams are not defensively prepared for this Pokemon. Those cores with, like, Rotom Heat, Toxapex, Clefable, Corviknight, they get blown away by Throat Spray Toxtricity, so that's why I love this. Let's go ahead and run Modest Nature with 4 in Spidef, Throat Spray Prunk Rock with Shift Gear, then we can go with, I guess, like, Overdrive, Boom Burst, and Sludge Wave to be able to hit Hatterene as well as Clefable. Okay, that is definitely helpful. We have 1 slot left. I definitely need a ground immunity win con, I'm realizing, so what can do that? I think there are a few. Hawlucha is definitely one. Bulk Up Corviknight would be great, but it doesn't provide me speed control, which is what I'm trying to look for with this last win con, because like even after a Shift Gear, Toxtricity is outsped by some Scarfers, so Hawlucha can give me that speed tier that I would otherwise want. What else is there? Like, are there any other ground immunity sweepers in the tier? Togekiss can't speed boost, which is really unfortunate. Maybe I just go with Hawlucha and just don't overthink it. Like White Herb Lucha win con, which can like check Excadrill really nicely too. I can switch in Live an Iron Head no matter what, and then like close combat through. Obviously, I have to be careful about ghost types because if they pivot on close combat, I don't have a ghost resist to switch in after, so I might have to play aggressively and Brave Bird, but we should be able to manage that. I think I will go with Hawlucha right here and make it White Herb Unburden. Let me make sure I put the correct ability in there with Close Combat, Brave Bird, Dual Stab, and then just Sub SD. I haven't found much use for Roost. I definitely like Sub better to prevent like Leech Seed from Ferrothorn as you're trying to set up, because sometimes I've seen them run only Power Up, not Gyre Ball, and you can just sponge a Power Up with your Sub, I believe, so that's really nice. And then what I can do here is run an Timid Nature with the 4 in HP, and I believe that'll be the team. Looks good. Should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and play. So I have a game right here. My opponent has a Vaporeon, which is really stopping my Beartic. If I can get rid of it, though, I can definitely spam Icicle Crash, but it's going to be difficult whether I like it or not. Let's lead Mew. If they lead Hydreigon, what would I do? Because I could easily just go for the rocks, but then if they sub and start a Nasty Plot, that's actually kind of bad. The thing is, I have Infiltrator Dragapult, so I'm not so sure I'm worried about it. Let's just go with Mew lead. Ends up being Rhyperior. I'm just going to taunt this immediately. If they go right for the attack, good play, but I really don't want rocks going up. They actually just clicked Rock Blast, and I got the Hydreigon out, which is really bad if this is the Scarfer, which it looks like it might be on this team, so that's really bad for me. I'm going to try to get up rocks anyway. It looks like it's not the Scarfer, and it actually looks like I can take those hits, so that's really cool. I'm going to Blitz here, maybe on Hatterene. Nah, they stayed in. I figured they didn't want a spike going up, but I guess they didn't care. What I can do now is bring out, I want to say Vanilluxe here, and just click Blizzard. Blizzard is really safe. If I can freeze dry through Vaporeon after, that'll be great, but let's see what they initially respond with right now. They might even just leave in Hydreigon, to be honest, for the damage. That wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. Autotomized Vanilluxe would do like so well here, but I don't have that. They go Vaporeon. Takes a lot. Goes ahead and clicks Protect. Good play. I could take the turn to get up Veil. I think I will just freeze dry though. Because if they go for the Wish here, they have to Protect after. And then I can just get up Veil that turn and be good to go. But I really want to get rid of this. They throw out Obstagoon. Takes a good amount from that, and then it gets burnt, obviously. I need to get this play right. What are they clicking? I think they're clicking Knockoff, if I had to guess, so I'm going to Freeze Dry again. Yep, I can take that hit. I lose my Icy Rock, which is really lame, but at least I was able to get rid of the Obstagoon there, which is helpful. Now, that wasn't really stopping many of my win conditions, but it allows me to spam Shadow Ball with my Dragapult, which actually will help me out, knowing the Hydreigon is not Choice Scarf. I really value that. So Rotom is their next play here. I think I could sack it and then just get in Beartic and do what I can, but it actually is just going to get completely walled by Vaporeon, so I don't know if it's worth it or not. The other play here is going Toxtricity, which would just be bad if they Volt Switch immediately to Rhyperior. I'm going to make the Dragapult play, just preventing like any offensive plays from them, because this basically forces out the Rhyperior the way I see it, and I can just Shadow Ball. Oh dude, what are you doing? Why? I'm going to Shadow Ball. I don't want them scouting my move. They go for Wish. I get a drop though. So they Protect, but this thing is going to be very weak next time it comes in. They proceed to throw in the Hydreigon. It's at 65. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to go Vanilluxe here, and then I'm going to go Beartic. Wait a minute. What if they sub? I wish I was Ice Shard. Okay, they just go for that. Let's see if Beartic can 2-hit KO a Vaporeon. The other players go for Superpower, which I know will 2-hit KO, but I guess I could just calc it. So it's going to be at 53. I feel like it kills with 2 of them. Vaporeon. Oh yeah, it'll die. Actually, that's not even max Fizz Def. Oh, it eats it up. Alright, I guess I'm going to Superpower. Okay, so it looks like we're killing this thing, which is nice. They might save it as Sack Fodder, but I honestly don't care. Like, it's still going to die to entry hazards here, so that's fine. And I'm not going to let it Wish. I don't care if your Hatterene comes in, dude. And actually, this damage is kind of useful for my Lucha later, so that's really nice. I believe my best play now is to... I mean, this still clicks Icicle Crash now that I'm realizing, because, like, I got rid of the Vaporeon, so maybe what I can do here is go hard. I don't think Toxtricity is winning this. It actually can, though, but they have a Rhyperior at the end of the day. That's how I'm going to revenge this, though, so maybe I just sack this off. Yeah, they go for Psychic, so good play, I guess. If this starts to set up, that's where the real issue arises. They just take the kill. Okay, now what I can do is bring in Dragapult and Shadow Ball. They're obviously gonna sack off their Vaporeon. That's like the only play here, yeah. Can I pull through with Hawlucha is the question. It depends on how much Hatterene takes from Brave Bird. That's what it's going to come down to, I feel. Because, like, unless I get damage on Rhyperior, which I shouldn't be able to do, my Toxtricity is not going to win this. Do I preserve here? I think I sack Toxtricity, then go Lucha. I close combat. Assuming they don't sack this off. No, I think I sack Dragapult. Dragapult's so strong though against these last few, but so is Toxtricity. Let's Shadow Ball for Chip, and maybe they choke and try to sub for no reason. They should always Draco here. They go for Flash Cannon, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Maybe they click something dumb. So I think they were trying to make a mid-ground there. I don't know what they were trying to do, but I get rid of that. Now they're basically forced to go out into Rhyperior, right? No, they go Rotom. I don't know if you actually live this. You probably do. Dragapult's not too strong, but this damage might be vital. And you have to Leaf Storm to kill me, don't you? Pretty positive that's what you have to do here. Oh, is this Scarf? If this is Scarf, that's really bad. I didn't even think about that. I need to get my Unburden like the next turn. Okay, it's not Scarf, it looks like. They do go right for Leaf Storm. So I think I just go Lucha SD and wrap it up, right? Because this can't kill me. It could have T-Wave. Yeah, that's but like T-Wave won't help them unless they get full pairs. The other opportunity is going Toxtricity, but I like this play a lot more. I could sub a turn. They went Hatterene. So I think it's over now. I can Brave Bird this, and then I can just close combat whatever comes in after. Well, actually, it's just going to be Rhyperior, which is going to get dropped by close combat. And that'll wrap it up for me, I think. Even if they sack Rotom now, which I don't know why they didn't sack Rotom right there. Like, what was the point? So that gets dropped, and I don't think even with Solid Rock, Rhyperior has a chance to live +2. You have to be like Choppleberry, I think. Right? And even if it does, like, unless they Rock Polish up here, which wouldn't help them because I would have Unburden. Oh yeah, I just got dropped, okay. So yeah, Hawlucha's gonna wrap it up for me, it looks like, and yeah, that's gonna be the win. So I will be right back. So I have another game right here. This is the type of team that my team is going to really struggle with because they have Pex Aegislash. However, I have openings here with Specs Dragapult and Toxtricity endgames. Those are definitely my two best bets at winning this game. I am going to lead off with my... just Mew is fine. Ends up being Salazzle lead? I don't know what Salazzle wants to do, but I want to click Rocks here. It just wants to Toxic me. I guess that's okay. I can just Spike up after. Could go for Sub or Protect or something of the sort, I guess. But like I have Dragapult, which has Infiltrators. Let's Spike up there. Gonna double out this turn. Ideally on the Sub, right? Yep, and hopefully they forget here. I think I have to Draco to kill it though. I don't think Shadow Ball's doing it. Do I, like, the thing is, if they're a good player, they'll go Clef here or Corviknight. I really don't want Corviknight coming into Defog, but, like, if they just forget about Infiltrator and they just stay in here to Toxic me, that would be really bad. I'm just gonna Draco. I think they forgot about it, so I'm able to knock it out. Yeah, like, I couldn't double there, expecting them to expect me to have Infiltrator. That wasn't really the smartest decision, I think. So now this comes in. I think what I can do here is throw back in my Mew and just, like, get them up again. I could Taunt first. Let's see if they spam Defog first, and then I'll go based off that. If they spam Defog, I'll click Taunt the next turn. They just go Hydreigon, that's okay. I don't know if this is Sub-Attacker as well, but Spike is still going to be useful here, so let's go ahead and try to get one up. They just go for Dark Pulse, okay. I can bring in the Ice Cream now, and I think I just want to go for Freeze Dry. Like, I want to catch Pex coming in. Corviknight probably doesn't come in on Freeze Dry plus Blizzard. Well, it's up being Clef, which took nothing. That's honestly kind of sad. I mean, I guess what I'll do here is I'll click Blizzard twice and see if it can... Ooh, now it'll 2-hit KO. They go for a Wish, though. They're going to Protect here for sure, so I'm going to click Veil. Yep, I get up the Veil, nice. Then let's just Taunt this turn. Prevent it from recovering, of course. Yep, no more wishes for you, dude. And now what I can do is... Why is Vanilluxe doing work right now? I could just Blizzard through it. Ooh, they throw out Aegislash and it takes a good amount. That actually did a lot. Like, I'm really happy with that damage. That's also really strong for Toxtricity, which actually might be able to set up and win behind this screen right now, so maybe I should go for it. Let's first go for Blizzard. Get more chip. They don't knock me out. No, my Veil's gonna go down this turn. That's so sad. I was hoping it wouldn't. I needed one turn with Toxtricity to shift gear. That's honestly kind of sad, but I can still maybe do it against Clef, so we might be fine. Or Pex. Like, I can do it against Pex, too. Oh, they just threw, I think. I can Veil now. Why would you do that, dude? Yeah, I just get my Veil back up now, and Shadow Sneak is not killing me. Yeah, I don't know what that play was, but I'm pretty sure they just threw the game. I can shift gear here and just wrap it up. I don't think Beartic was doing anything this game anyway, so I'm gonna take the win here. Now, that's assuming they don't Shadow Claw crit me. That's the thing. If they do, then it's still not over. They bring out Clef. I don't think this is gonna help you much. I think I should get the Throat Spray active before trying to kill it, so let's go for a Boom Burst here. Does a good amount. They go for Wish. My next display is Overdrive to prevent that from being passed to Aegislash. But they just leave this into Moonblast. Okay, I'll just Sludge Wave through it now. Because now they don't have a Wish up, so it doesn't even matter. I guess they can get a Wish up here, but no, they can't, never mind. Because I'm faster. Yeah, it's over. I don't know why they let me set up Veil again. Like, that was such a careless decision. Yeah, and we know it's not Scarf Hydreigon, which wouldn't even outspeed me, so I'll be right back. So now we have Storm Zone, who has absolutely no Ice Resist. That's honestly kind of funny. I'm gonna lead off with my Mew against the Excadrill and just go right for Flare Blitz. I think he would go Hatterene if anything, but I can just Blitz through that and get some nice damage. I should probably Taunt. Like, I think that's the best way to go about this. Because if rocks go up, that's actually kind of bad for me, so why throw? Ends up going right for Spin, so that's alright. Mimikyu comes in. I actually want to Flare Blitz this to break its disguise. It looks like I do get dropped by Shadow Sneak after, so that's something to consider here. I don't think I really care. I'll just go for rocks. Maybe a Spike is better. Yeah, I don't really care if you knock me out, dude. I think I'm still gonna win using my Beartic now that you gave me the disguise. Like, Hazards would have been helpful, but I don't think they were vital here. Now what I can do is bring out... I want to say the Ice Cream is just a good play, and I can just Blizzard. They actually try to attack and miss, so that's kind of unfortunate. Not sure how much it'll matter, but yeah. I think I will... Let's go to Veil as the Iron Head. Oh, it's a lefty's drill. Okay, and then I can just Blizzard this turn, I feel. Yeah, and then once they knock me out, I'm just gonna go out into my Beartic and mess them up. Oh, they got a Brox. Maybe I should have taunted. Okay, well, I just wasted all my turns, but I think just getting rid of those two mons is gonna help me out a lot. I don't know who they're gonna bring out now. I've shown Freeze Dry, so I don't know if there's any strong plays for them. But we'll see. Yeah, maybe I should have played that a bit smarter right there, but I was honestly just clicking buttons. Like, the game is over if I get a shift gear up with Toxtricity too, which I can easily do against Rotom, so... I'm not super concerned here, but I still don't want to throw. Let's see, so I think they get in... Who do you go here? Like, you could go Hydreigon and sub-spam. I don't think that would help you at all. Like, why would you take unnecessary damage? And then, yeah, I just need to get my shift gear up and then get the Throat Spray activated. I wonder if it's Assault Vest Hatterene, because that probably lives my hit from Toxtricity. Yeah, they're really thinking of it here, because, like, I understand. They don't want my Beartic to get kills for no reason, which I think they can prevent by going... They can't go Gyarados unless they attack, because they would die to Freeze Dry. What they could do is go Gyarados, bait the Freeze Dry, and pivot into the Hatterene, and waste more Hail. That would be understandable. They just go Rotom-Mow, which I guess is faster, yeah, but no matter who comes out, I get in Beartic now, and it's gonna do something. Assuming I hit, like, my moves, which is easier said than done. but I will try. Maybe I should have kept the sack right there. That might have been smart. But yeah, I don't know who they want to bring in. Like, Hatterene can probably live one and revenge me, but then you take damage for Lucha. And if you're Assault Vest, that also puts it in Toxtricity range, as well as Dragapult Shadow Ball range, so who knows what they want to do. Ends up being Hydreigon, so this allows me to get in the Beartic. And Beartic is going to click Icicle Crash, and please don't miss. This is your time, Beartic, come on. Beartic, if you miss this. Yeah, I needed to break through here, so I get rid of that, and I can get another Icicle Crash off. That is beautiful. It's gonna be on the Hatterene too. Ooh, I love that. Because I can Icicle Crash here. 56. Come on, Beartic. Okay, but it looks like I can Icicle Crash to kill it here. Nice. And Rotom-Mow is gonna come in. I don't know what Rotom-Mow is doing. It's clicking Shadow Ball. And then I just get this in Shift Gear and wrap it up. It looks like they might be Specs, but I'm just gonna Sludge Wave. Oko that, and then kill the Gyarados using Overdrive, so we will pick up the win right there. Beartic did do some work, so I'm happy, and I'll be right back. Okay, this player has Sticky Webs and dual screens, which is definitely interesting. Not sure how much longer this live is going to be, because I think Byleth comes out in Smash in a few hours, and I definitely want to have this edited and uploaded before then, so I don't know, let's go ahead and lead off with my Mew. I think I can taunt the Shuckle immediately. If they lead Aegislash, would they King Shield on my Flare Blitz? Because if I get damage on this, that's really strong for Beartic, but I think the better play is just getting up rocks. Ooh, I forced out Shuckle. That's actually kind of nice. I'll just taunt here. They could go right back to Aegislash, to be honest, but maybe a Spike is the better play. Yeah, if I get up too many hazards, this guy's going to lose. And I don't think it's Rapid Spin Cloyster, so I don't think I have that much to worry about. Let's get up all of them. I really don't think he's Rapid Spin Cloyster. He can Encore me here for all I care. Like, come on, dude. Goes Aegislash again. I'm assuming this has Sneak, but I'll go for Blitz. On the off chance he, for whatever reason, doesn't click it. He did. Which makes perfect sense. Now what I can do is bring out... Toxtricity isn't a bad play, but it is outsped here. I'm not really sure I care about that, though. I think I can just get in... Yeah, I'll go Toxtricity. I can live anything, and I can just click Overdrive. They're gonna get so pressured by all my hazards, I think. And then I might be able to wrap it up using Lucha. I might make the Dragapult Clear Body, because this is kind of an issue. So I get rid of that, I get my Throat Spray. Really glad I didn't click Shift Gear, because I would have gotten dropped by Shadow Ball plus Shadow Sneak. I wonder who they bring in next. I guess they could go Obstagoon. If they go Obstagoon, I'm gonna try to Shift Gear, hoping they like Obstruct or Bulk Up or do something dumb, but they should always attack immediately. Cloyster isn't that great. I mean, Cloyster could come in, but I don't think it would help them. What if it actually is Rapid Spin? I would lose the game if it came out in Rapid Spin right here, but I don't think it's Rapid Spin. It's definitely Shell Smash on this team. So if I can get like my Unburden, that would be great, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It is Obstagoon. Let's see if they throw. Like, what if they click a really dumb move here? They don't. I can get it right now. Do I go for it? Grimmsnarl might get dropped. I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's go for CC. They basically have to stay in, because if I SD'd right here, they would lose the game. Yeah, they would straight up lose had I clicked SD. They might suck off Shuckle instead, I guess. I should live an Ice Shard from Cloyster, but if they King's Rock flinch me, I'm gonna lose. So that's the game, I think. Because everybody else dies to CC with the hazards up. I don't think Grimmsnarl can live from whatever percentage it'll be at, and Sucker Punch is definitely not killing me. Maybe it will after the Ice Shard, so they leave it in, which makes sense. I get my White Herb. They have to go Cloyster, and they have to King's Rock Ice Shard flinch me here. I don't think this play is going to save you the game, man. In fact, well, I can't sub or Swords Dance, so I have to attack it. I think I go for Brave Bird. It's better than taking the close combat drops. I should still live Ice Shard from 65. And it still comes down to that flinch. I believe so. Maybe they don't have it based off this sort of play. Like, for all I know, they're just like Shell Smash, Liquidation, Rock Blast, Icicle Spear. It would make sense because why would you have Ice Shard on a Webs team, right? They probably don't have it, and I think I won the game here. Let's see. It is Grimmsnarl. Okay, I think this gets dropped from 63. I mean, my best play is Close Combat, right? Oh, Prankster Reflect, that's smart. It did actually get dropped, but as long as I get a similar roll right here, I think I still win. I really wish I was Clear Body. This would be such a guaranteed W if I was. They tried to attack, I got rid of them. Now they go Haxorus to Revenge, that's like their best play. Why are they trying Cloyster? I'm pretty sure you still get dropped. Unless you actually had Ice Shard. You did. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, Vanilluxe. It'll get dropped by the Rock Blast, but then I can go Dragapult. I would speed this. And then, if I kill this, then Beartic comes in and I would speed to the Haxorus even under the webs, I believe. Let's do that. Let's go right for Blizzard. It'll kill this no matter what. I believe. I don't think they can Shell Smash here, so yeah, they're gonna drop me. Then I get in Dragapult. If they don't King's Rock... Wait. Okay, I'm faster. If they don't King's Rock flinch me, I'm fine. So let's go right for Shadow Ball. They're gonna get dropped. They didn't get the flinch. Now they have to attack with this. And then even behind Reflect, Slushurus boosted. Well, it's not boosted by the ability, but they knock me out. I bring this in, and Icicle Crash should kill their Life Orb too, so it definitely does. I don't think Superpower is doing 47 behind Reflect. I have to Icicle Crash. What? Oh, I'm really that slow. I forgot I was base 50 speed. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, that was kind of sad. I was so excited for Beartic to wrap that game up, and then it just didn't. But what I can do here is try to win with my Toxtricity if I get rid of the Ferrothorn, so that's definitely going to be a priority for me right now. Just going to lead off with my Mew against the Clef and taunt it immediately. They might go right for Life Orb Moonblast. It looks like they did. I don't really care if this has T-Spikes. I'm just going to get up my rocks. It just goes for regular Toxic. Then I can spike up and then taunt this. Like, you're not going to get your defog off. Dude, what are you hoping for here? And then I'll even weaken it here and just make this like a double down basically, because I gotta make sure that never defogs, but that's put me in a really strong position with my Hawlucha. Hawlucha can easily win, but I might have to do it soon. I might have to do it now. Do I go for it now? I just SD and then Close Combat, and I'm pretty sure I clean through their team like this. Should I sub on Leech Seed? I don't think so. I should SD. They go hard packs. Okay, that's smart. I think I can Brave Bird through. Does a lot. They go right for that. I have to Brave Bird again here. They made the smart play and didn't sack it. Wait a minute, I don't think it'll matter actually. I can Close Combat here. Prevents my White Herb. Let's go for Brave Bird and their Scarfs. That was really bad. I should have thought about that a bit more. Yeah, I might lose now. I played that way too fast. Okay, let's slow down. We know they're Scarfed into that. Let's go right here for Freeze Dry. Obstagoon comes in. Okay, I don't really mind that. I guess what I can do is just Blizzard. I didn't get any damage on Pharaoh? That's so bad for me. Let's bring in Beartic here and just go right for Icicle Crash. Good Obstruct play to stall out my Hail, I guess. But if you give me damage on the Pharaoh, you're going to lose. I need to hit right here, like no matter what, or else the game's over. But if I do, I'm pretty sure my Toxtricity can just straight up clean their team. Like, everybody gets dropped, and I'm pretty sure Ferrothorn can't 1v1 me. And Pex might get dropped right here coming in. Like, it's gonna take hazards. Clef for sure doesn't want to take me on. Yeah, it takes so much. Let's hit this up again. So we're doing some work with Beartic. This is gonna get 2-hit KO'd. Yep, easily. I can easily Icicle Crash again. This is, like, great. And then I think all I have to do is shift gear up, and that should be it. Why is this guy trying to switch around? Just sack somebody, then revenge me, dude. Like, and they're giving me damage on this. And then they get flinched. I'm really confused about what just happened and how I probably just won this game, but I'm not really complaining about it. Let's bring this in. Go right for the Flamethrower, knock that out. They're going to bring in the Shandy, okay. Well, I sack, this lives, shift gears up and wins. Yep, I overdrive here, and then I knock out the other two. So I won this game with Toxtricity because they gave me damage on Pharaoh. I thought it was over, like once I just played my Hawlucha really badly, but luckily it wasn't. I can overdrive that and then overdrive the Pex too. And that'll be the GG right there, so I will be right back. So this player right here seems to have the same bulky core as the last player with the Clef, Corviknight, Toxapex. I really don't want to give Dragapult a free kill right away, so I'm gonna lead off with my Ice Cream. Yeah, I think they were Spec Shadow Ball and trying to get a KO. I like Freeze Dry here, I think they go Pex every time. And I really don't want to have to deal with that right now. It actually goes for sub, so that's understandable. Maybe what I can do is get up Veil this turn. Maybe they're bad and they disable and I can Blizzard it, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Yeah, they go for U-turn. No way they would let me Blizzard, so if they go Corviknight here, they could always defog. They got into this. I'm assuming it's going to try to Toxic me. I'm gonna taunt it here. I don't want it getting up T-Spikes and poisoning my team. I mean, I have a T-Spike Absorber, but I wouldn't want that being forced in, considering it is honestly one of my better win conditions, so yeah, they tried to set up T-Spikes, which is understandable. Now if they double to Dragapult, I can live with my Mew and get up hazards. So they double into Togekiss. Who took Hail first? I did. I don't think that's how it works though. They could be Choice Scarf, right? Just because I got hit with... Am I thinking of the correct mechanic? No, that's terrain recovery. Weather is like that, so yeah, I'm faster here. Yeah, terrain effects are the one that don't get affected by speed tier. I don't really like this being behind a sub, if I'm being honest. Like, Toxtricity might get flinched down. Let's just break it. Yeah, it's sub nasty plot, which is understandable. Let's spike up now. I don't want them defogging or spinning. So there's that. My best way to revenge this is my Beartic, obviously. This probably invites in the Toxapex, but I'm gonna Icicle Crash every time. I could Stone Edge. No, there's no reason. It's not doing anything to Pex anyway. Unless I get that high crit ratio crit, and if this comes in, I can 2-hit KO it, which is really important. I don't think the crit mattered. I should be able to 2-hit KO either way. Oh wait, I was only doing 41. Yeah, that crit did matter. Yikes, okay. Well, maybe they have speed, and they can get the defog off. Who knows? They don't, so... I keep my hazards, so that was really lucky. I didn't think it would actually take my hits that well, but it just did. Like, I'm 130 Choice Band. So that helps me out a lot here, but I still need Pex out of the way. I'm not going to let this spin, though. Like, Earthquake me all you want, dude. Those hazards are staying there now. They go for Iron Head, which is understandable. I believe what I can do is Flamethrower here. Either KO this or get nice damage on Clef or Togekiss. It is the bulky set, okay. Well, I really want to go for Toxtricity WinCon soon, but I can't hard throw it in here. I gotta go Vanilluxe on the Wish. I don't know who wants the Wish here, to be honest, but I'm just gonna Blizzard. Maybe Drill gets dropped. If Drill comes in and dies, it's over, I think. Goes right for Flamethrower. I'm gonna Taunt this turn. I'm gonna Aurora Veil this turn, actually. Yeah, there's that. Now I think I go Toxtricity and wrap it up. Beartic, you got your KO. Let's see if Toxtricity can do its thing here. Drill is still too healthy, I'm realizing. Maybe it's not, though. I'm gonna Shift Gear. Maybe I should Boom Burst first. That might be the smart way to go about this. And then I can try to go for an endgame with Lucha instead. And yeah, I will hard switch in my... They're just clicking Flamethrower, so now I can Shift Gear up. I'm pretty sure Drill gets dropped. Yeah, there's that. I want to Sludge Wave this turn. Boomburst isn't dropping this, and I don't want them living here and getting a Moonblast drop. That could lose me this sweep. Yeah, so I drop that. Their only play here is Drill. And I'm pretty sure with my Throat Spray combined with Punk Rock, it won't live. Unless it's really Spadef, but I think it would have shown leftovers earlier if it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a Boom Burst will drop this from 69. It's just really strong with my ability and all that. Never mind, it didn't, but I think what I can do now is bring in Hawlucha this turn. Go right for Brave Bird. Yeah, because I don't want Dragapult coming in and preventing my Unburden here, and then this just being a sack. That would be pointless. So I get rid of that. This might come down to like speed ties, which I really don't want to play with that. Wait, but Beartic is still healthy, and we know you're not Scarfed, so do you live? I don't think you live. You just, yeah, you just dry. I was gonna say, you definitely don't. So I take more recoil, but yeah, Dragapult is the next play. This is, wait, this is not even Specs, I realized. I live with this too. I can Brave Bird this. T-Wave. T-Wave Dragapult. Okay. Okay, dude. Well, my Dragapult should have this now no matter what. I'm gonna try to SD here. Wait, actually, I don't want to get T-Spec stalled. I'm gonna go hard Dragapult. Yep, before the T-Specs go up and then just spam Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'm glad I thought about that. Because the only way they could win is if they spammed Recover here, which, like, they would have been able to do had I not had the had I gotten in after the T-Spec went up, so this way I have the guaranteed W. Yeah, I actually didn't have a way to beat this reliably if it wasn't for my hard switch. Now, I don't think this is a roll. Like, there's no way I do 45 with Specs super effective T-Bolt. Right? Yeah, I'm able to wrap it up with the Dragapult right there, so let's play one more. So I have the final game right here. My opponent has some sticky webs. I definitely want to try to do some work with Beartic. I have to make sure I don't get flinched, but I don't control that, unfortunately. Let's lead Mew. They lead Ribombi. I mean, I don't have hazard control, so I might as well get up my hazards while we're here. They're probably just going to Moonblast this turn. Let's Blitz to get rid of the Sash, I think. Okay, so we both get paralyzed, which is interesting. I can Blitz again, and then let's see what happens after. Aromatherapy. They were really going for the Aromatherapy on my full parrot. That was insane, but luckily my Mew is a bit healthier because they did that, but pretty sure it's about to die because I don't think I can switch out on this. Yeah, let's just give it to them. It's not like I have that great of a play here. Wait, what? I actually killed that right there, I think. I'm not gonna let this spin, but I had that thing dead. Yeah, they tried to spin. I literally lived the Shadow Ball, and then this gets dropped by Flare Blitz, but let's Flamethrower now. Yeah, I live Earthquake, and it still gets dead, but, yeah. Now Mew is just sack fodder. And I had to take a hit with my Dragapult, but it's okay. Like, I'm not really worried about this. Their Dragapult comes in. Could be the Dragon Dance set, actually. It just goes for Shadow Ball, and it doesn't even do too much damage, so I think what I can do right here is go right for Blizzard. Fire Blast. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, that did a lot. Well, if I don't want to lose to this, I gotta go... Beartic, do you even live? Like, I feel like you might die. Who else comes in, though? Like, I could go Hawlucha and Brave Bird. And then try to wrap it up using Toxtricity? Is that the best way to go about this? The thing is, I'm pretty sure there's Scarf Gengar, which means I need 2 Shift Gears up, which is really threatening. I'm gonna go Lucha. And I'm gonna Brave Bird this. It should kill this every time. I'm able to live that and we double down, okay. Yeah, actually, having my Dragapult not be healthy now could lose me the game because it's in range of Ice Shard. I think they're going to go Gengar. I'm going to go Beartic. Ends up being Cloyster. I can Superpower here. Actually, I think I have to Stone Edge and risk it because... Okay, so I would speed this. Assuming both of them kill, I'm going to Stone Edge. Because if Gengar comes in, it gets a kill with Shadow Ball, and I don't want to risk that. That's, I feel like, how they get back into this game, and there's no reason for me to give them that opening. Yeah, and I hit anyway, so that's really good. Now they can bring out either Togekiss if it's Choice Scarf, which I don't see why you would be under webs, or you go this and try to hit Focus Blast? Hypnosis, so it's not Scarf, which is actually really good for me. But I might have lost if this is a nasty plot. Okay, it's just Shadow Ball. Beartic, wake up, it's your video. Just wake up and hit twice here with the 2 hail turns, and we'll be good to go. Never mind, they're faster. I am bad. So I can go Toxtricity and Shift Gear. I'll outspeed this, and then I'll outspeed Togekiss, and that should be it. The problem is they can Hypnosis me. So I might need to dodge. Who can hit that many Hypnosis in a row, am I right? Let's go Dragapult first. Oh wait, this is just dead. What am I doing? Yeah, they just drop this. Yeah, it literally comes down to Toxtricity coming in and trying to dodge Hypnosis. Just attack, dude. Please. Don't Hypnosis. You don't want to. Oh, they debonded. It still comes down to Hypnosis hitting then. Because if I attack here and we double down, I lose. Just miss. They missed it. Nice. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Let's go for Brave Overdrive and wrap it up now. Nobody hits 2 Hypnosis anyway, so I don't even think that's hacks. It's like 65%, right? It might even be 55, to be honest. It's 60, yeah. I don't feel bad for them not hitting 2 Hypnosis. Let's Overdrive here. I don't think there's anything they can do. Yeah, and that's going to wrap it up, and that is going to be the video. I hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.